You're like,
I hope it is.
if not, yes.
One of the most beautiful sounds in the world.
Not sponsored by Coca-Cola.
No, we don't like Coca-Cola that much.
But that's their slogan.
Cheers.
Wasn't it?
Not sponsored by Coca. That's their slogan. Their slogan is eat fresh. No, that's Subway.
No, I meant like I like when they pour it over the ice.
That's true. Man. In a foreign country, Coke is like a lifesaver because you just don't know what is good to drink sometimes.
Oh.
You ever just had a can of Coke and just feel like, oh, like this is just hitting the spot?
Yes, actually, especially like when it's at work and I'm like, man, I need a cup of caffeine. I'm like, I don't want the coffee because it's strong. So I'm like, ooh, pop, let's go.
Pop.
Pop. Don't drink it too often, but when I do, I'm like.
No, I don't either. I got this from that's why it's all banged up because I dropped it. I got this at the Dam to DSM half marathon.
Oh yeah.
And then my bag, it was like a little paper bag. It got so wet in the rain.
Yes.
Because it was pouring down rain.
Yes.
This, and then there was a can of beer as well, and it all just splattered on the floor.
Just splattered on the floor. I'm surprised none of them broke, but also
me too.
Was there, not for the Dam, not running that, but we were there for the farmer's market. Abby, me, I forgot the other people's names.
I don't know if I know Abby.
I'm just learning that, like, all of them too. I met them like the day before at Bible study.
Oh, nice.
And they're like, hey, you should come out to the farmer's market. And we did that.
Sweet.
And yeah, it got completely drenched. And I was supposed to go to work right after. And I texted my boss, I'm like, hey, by the way, I forgot an umbrella.
Yeah.
And I am soaking wet.
Yeah.
I'm going home to get changed. And he just sends me like a facepalm emoji. Like, go ahead, Chelsea. Why does this not surprise me? I'm like,
did you not check the weather?
No, to be completely honest.
That's okay.
I just like walked out and like, oh, looks a little cloudy. Don't forget your umbrella. We got there and we're like, all of us forgot our umbrellas. Mm-hmm. We left them in our cars and we're like, that would have been smart. It was
you had them
time, though.
just in your cars.
Yes.
Just a little bit of ways away.
Yes. So when we were walking, we were like just dancing in the rain, but also like when we got to our cars, we looked like a bunch of like wet rats, just soaked from head to toe. Like we jumped in the river and then climbed right back out because it was like downpouring so much.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. You've kind of come into a few different, friend circles and things like that. How has it been just socializing and making new friends? Because we didn't know each other until maybe about a month ago.
I think so.
Maybe a little over a month ago. Yeah. How's the social atmosphere been? And just, I don't know, like the difference between what is seen online versus actually making friends. How's that been? And also, sorry, just to add on to that, like, give a little background as to like how long you've been here.
Like knowing the rest of the group and everything.
Yeah, knowing the rest of the group and that kind of thing. Yeah.
Okay. So, for me, it's like a lot of coming out of my shell. So how I joined the group, it was probably like, I want to say like maybe 3 to 4 months ago, so I am still pretty new to this. Mm-hmm. And I went out swing dancing with one of my girlfriends from Iowa State, and she was just like, hey, I'm in town, I haven't seen you since we graduated, let's go dancing. I'm like, okay, love that, because we met at ballroom dancing in one of our classes. And so that was easy, that was fine. Went out there and she was just like, this dude over here, great dancer, you need to go dance with him. I'm like, okay, cool. So I went up, got to know the person. It's Lex, out of all people.
Yeah, Lex is a good dancer.
Lex is a great dancer. And he's also very good at like roping people into things. So he was just like, cool, I'm gonna add you to all these groups and I'll text you whenever like anything's happening. I'm like, okay, cool. So he started letting me know when things were going on, like more dance groups, and that's how I met like Lydia and Mike and Gracie, because we would go dancing downtown and get to know people. But then
dancing is a good social activity. I'm just trying to find.
Yeah.
I'm just kind
good.
of interested in like the avenue.
Yeah.
In which people get more friends these days. Because I know I've gotten some friends from run club and then church and then also like work a little bit as well. Like and then just kind of those kind of branch off a little bit and then you kind of meet other people that way.
Yeah.
It's just kind of interesting where social atmospheres can thrive the best.
Yeah.
And I think dancing has really had a comeback. I'm very bullish on dancing.
No, it's had a huge comeback, and it's really cool to see because I'm born and raised in Des Moines.
Okay,
like,
Des Moines proper.
Yes, Des Moines proper, like proper South Sider, like related to half the South Side. I walk down somewhere and I'm like, I know you. Somehow you know me. I don't know you, but you know me. So it's cool seeing that comeback because I would hear stories of my grandparents going out dancing and my mom going out dancing, and then I never did that growing up. So now that like I'm taking and participate in it, it's such a loving community, and I love how like the teachers are trying to get it back up and running. Like they want that community, but like just to be there, so people are friendly, people get to know each other, everyone from every like background, diversity, and anything can just like walk on up, and you have some form of language to talk to each other, even if it's like you don't fully understand them. You get to know someone because like you're having fun on the dance floor, and you're like,
you think dancing is a language?
Yes, I think dancing is a language. Like I come from, this might sound weird, but I'm Hispanic. I'm a little bit, but like a lot of my family flies up from like Texas or Mexico for family reunions every year, and some of us like can't communicate with each other because I don't know Spanish, but they only speak Spanish. So like when we have our family dances and everything, it's like one of the forms that we can like get along with each other, and we always get along with each other, but like communicate with each other and just have fun in general, like even though there's a language barrier there. Like it's cool, and a cool aspect of like of dancing, and that's what I love about it. And like the people that you get to meet, like yesterday we went out dancing and I brought one of my girlfriends that just got back from deployment. I'm like, hey, let's go dancing, and she's just like, this is the best thing ever. Like I've met so many cool people. She was like, it refreshes the soul. Like I've been feeling so down recently, and it's joyous and it's a fun thing to do. And yeah,
that's interesting about the family aspect of it. That's really cool because I think a lot of families, extended family as well, they kind of sometimes find it hard to know what to do when you get together. Maybe some people like to go to the beach, some people like to golf, some people just like to hang around, some people are like drinkers, some are not. It's like, but I feel like like a dancing kind of thing like that is just you kind of, even if you don't really participate, you can still appreciate it.
yes.
And then I think food as well is a big thing, especially in Hispanic culture.
Oh yeah.
So like, who on your family is your mom?
My mom is Hispanic.
Your mom is Hispanic. From what country?
Well, she's here.
Okay.
So technically, my great grandpa was born in Mexico, if I remember correctly, but immigrated here. My great grandma's from Italy, immigrated here, and they met here in Iowa. And so we're like I'm a fourth generation, but it's still like a culture that we celebrate all throughout. So this year is going to be, I think, our 67th family reunion.
Wow.
And we get like close to sometimes like 300 to 500 people.
Wow.
That fly in from all over the country, and then some fly in from Mexico if they can make it, and come and hang out. And
It seems like family traditions in Hispanic culture is a lot more important than, I guess, in traditional Anglo-Saxon white culture.
for us, it definitely is.
Yeah. I like that. That's sweet.
No,
And that dancing as a language. That's good. It really is a language. It kind of brings people together. Just, I think there's a lot of different types of how to communicate of something to say that, like, oh, you're important to me. And, like food is part of it. Just showing up for someone is part of it. But then like dancing and kind of like, that's like an activity where you can't just stand there and be like, hey, and pretend to kind of care about something. You kind of like get involved, but then you don't, it's not like you have to talk about something really, mundane.
No.
You're actually doing something with the other person. And, it's kind of like running. I kind of bring it back to that sometimes. So
not much experience with that part.
No, that is okay.
Other than high school when we would get in trouble in cheerleading and we're like running laps. I'm like, this is tiring.
You cheered in high school?
Yes.
Nice. Did you do gymnastics or?
Oh, I can't do a cartwheel.
Okay.
So no gymnastics.
I feel like that's somewhat of a related sport sometimes.
Yes, no, it definitely is.
Yeah.
I'm not that person.
It's just not you.
I'm a great cheerer. I'm a great pep person.
Yeah.
Go Kenny, I could cheer you on the next race.
I love it.
Yes.
All right. Yeah, there was a group at the DSM, cheering us on. The run club. They had like one of the water stations, and they're cheering people on. It is interesting. I when I think about the idea of just a cheerleader, and I'm not talking about a cheerleader at just a football game, but like someone like a real go-getter, and they say this in the IT world as well. My background is in IT, and so they call it like either a power user or someone that is a change agent.
Okay.
Yeah, so change agents are someone that has a vision and someone that knows where a project or some type of, where resources are being directed towards, and they're actively taking steps forward where other people eventually are following behind.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, and it's like you have to have those in an organization. I mean, you just think of like a lot of the best businesses in the U.S., the most innovative businesses in the U.S., technology or otherwise, you have a leader that is really a change agent. It's forming the culture and changing it, and they're kind of bushwhacking as they go along.
They're the visionary person that's just like pushing through everything.
Yeah.
Like, I don't care what it takes, just do it.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Exactly. Is there something in life or some aspect of life where you think you could be like a change agent?
That is a great question. I don't know. I feel like I've been working on that with my life, to be honest with you. Mm-hmm. Like, I don't know, honestly.
Yeah.
I know you've only met me for like maybe a month. Like, is there anything that you would think, like, just from knowing? Yeah,
just from knowing about you.
Putting you on the spot.
You want me to make a judgment about your change agent? No, I like that. I think one thing that has, implications based upon, I haven't known you for that long at all.
No, we met dancing.
Yeah, I guess we did meet salsa dancing, and I used to go to more swing dancing when I just moved here, but then now it's like more, Latin style dancing. All the dancing is dancing. It kind of like it brings people together and that kind of thing.
Yes.
But one thing I thought was cool is that you just showed up to things, and that kind of like forces people to acknowledge and kind of keep going. Yeah. And like, okay, like, oh, you're here, and you just one thing. There's a quote from New Girl, and it's Nick saying, what we got to do just to get Cece? You just got to be there. Just you don't even have to say anything. Just every minute of every day, just be there.
Just be there.
And it's pretty funny, right? And so it's a little bit of a hyperbole right there, but the idea is pretty solid because if you show up and you're just there and you just kind of keep showing up and you're not, overly drastic about things, and you're not bombastic and not rude or whatever, it really does make a difference. Like just like how you've made friends very quickly in the past couple of months in different groups, just because you show up. So I think that's part of being like a change agent, of just, like, hey, I'm here and I'm open to kind of, anything, I'm open to trying new things, and like that can change the culture, like just your presence, and just because your presence is a statement, and then your statement of I'm open to trying new things with that group to kind of keep showing up. And I think that's something I've tried to do as well, but I think you've done it like really fast, because like I didn't hear of you at all, and then Mike Mike was like, oh yeah, Chelsea's showing up to this, Chelsea's showing up to that. And I'm just like, wait, didn't we just meet her from dancing, but now she's coming to like Bible study and all these different things, and you're like, and then like, you were at the Cubs game the other day, and
yes.
Sorry for anyone that's watching that's not from around here. This is this is all like localized stuff, but you're just kind of everywhere, and so that's cool.
Yeah, Chelsea takeover.
Yeah.
I guess like that's something I had to learn the hard way. Not like really the hard way though, but that's something that didn't really come easy to me. I will say that. So I really appreciate that. Thank you. Like I never thought of that as like being a game-changing thing. Because when I first started college, I was like there by myself in my dorm room for like a whole week. I'm like in high school, I got along with everyone. And I didn't really know how well I got along with people or what people thought of me until like later on in the school year, like senior year, until we were about to leave. And then I'm like, oh, people actually, like I knew people liked me and I knew I was nice to everyone. But I'm like, oh, people actually care about me. And like even now, like seeing them, they'll like go up to my mom, they're like, how's Chelsea doing? I miss her. I'm like, oh, cool. I didn't know. Like I talked to you like twice. Love that. And when I started college, it was like I was by myself. I was terrified to go meet people, but I forced myself to do it. So I like constantly left my door open. I'm like, if anyone wants to walk in, anyone wants to say hi, let's go say hi. And then I would like, our very freshman, like when everyone started moving in, there was like a group of dudes going from like door to door, whoever had their door open, just going to say hi because they want to force themselves to get out and meet people. And so they walked into my room because, again, doors open, everyone's still moving in, so they're meeting. And they're like, hey, how's it going? I'm like, great, how's it going? Like, what are you guys doing? They're introducing, and like, can I join you? And they're like, yeah, you could join us, but you're knocking on the doors. And I'm like, I'm like, what? And they're like, you gotta knock on the doors. Would you rather have a group of 10 dudes or a girl knock on the doors? I'm like, you got a point there. So what we ended up doing is I would knock on every door. We would introduce ourselves. By the end of it, we had like a group of 120 something people wandering the halls, just introducing each other to everyone in the building. And we all had like a giant board game night, like in the common room area down below.
Wow.
And that was so much fun. I did that the next year too. I'm like, hey neighbor, we're starting this. And then the next year after that, I'm like, hey neighbor, let's go. So it's something I definitely like force myself to do and force myself to learn. And it's a thing that I continue to have to do, especially like throwing myself into the group kind of. Like Lex invited me to a game night one night and I'm like, I don't know the person that like, I only know Lex, Mike, Lydia, and Gracie. And I don't even know if like Gracie is showing up. I'm like, do I want to do this? Do I want to do this? As I'm like parked at the house about to go in, I'm like, I guess I'm gonna do this. Like, just go do it.
You were parked at the house and you're like, and
contemplating.
Wow. Just like a last minute decision.
Yes. I'm like,
and because that's when you know, it's like once I walk through the door, I'm there.
Yes.
Yeah. There's no going back.
Yes. I'm like, I don't know this person.
I'm not leaving.
Yeah.
It's the Wolf of Wall Street. I'm not going anywhere.
I've never seen that. Never seen that. Also never seen New Girl, so when you... Like,
oh, that's okay, that's okay.
I've never seen Interstellar. Mike is giving me so much he was just like, you've never seen it? I'm like, no, you've never seen Goonies.
Yeah.
That's why I brought it over. You guys are watching the Goonies.
That's true. We will have to watch the Goonies only if you watch Interstellar.
Yes.
It's a freaking amazing film, Interstellar.
Great movie.
Yeah, anyway.
Well, Goonies is.
Oh, okay.
I don't know
Goonies, I'm
Interstellar.
sure.
But, I get off topic so much. I'm so sorry.
No, it's okay. We took the step.
Yeah,
we took the
the
plunge.
step.
Because a whole lot of preparation does
Yes.
a lick of nothing if you don't execute.
Yes.
Yeah.
But the thing is, too, it's like, I took the plunge, and then I knocked on the door, and the person that answers, I'm like, I know you. Like, I know you. Give me a second to, like, dust off the filing cabinet in my brain and, like, remember your name. And I'm like, oh, hey, Kyle. I had 2 dance classes with him up at Iowa State. He was in 2 of my classes. And I'm like, what an odd coincidence.
Kyle's going to be on the pod soon.
Oh, is he?
Yeah. Shout out Kyle.
Shout out Kyle. That'd be interesting.
But see, there it goes to show you, like, nobody's that scary.
No.
Nobody's that scary. And everyone is just looking kind of for the same thing. And you have a lot more touch points with people than you think. You have a lot more in common with people than you think. And so you can, honestly, if you knew 0 people in that room, you could still walk through and say hi. And and I think confidence and humility goes a long way. You know, they say a surplus of confidence overcomes a deficit of wisdom. Or know-how, or brains, you know?
Yeah.
Brawn versus brains. And that does work for most of the time, except, you know, if you're trying to get a job as like a AI engineer, like you're gonna have to...
You're gonna have to have some brains.
Yeah.
A little bit.
Exactly. You can't just be confident. But.
Well, I mean, like, you could just type it into the program and then it'll spit it right back out for AI.
Yeah. AI security engineer, I'm not sure. But anyway, yeah. I like that though. That's a good way of thinking about it. Just taking the step, crossing the doorstep into what could be an unknown.
Yeah.
Tell me about some. So you were just right now before this. You were at your grandparents' reading a little bit.
Yes.
You know what I did recently?
What?
I just got a library card. I'm an official Des Moines Public Library card holder. And I put a couple books on hold. I'm gonna go pick them up tomorrow. What have you been reading?
Okay, so this sounds bad, but like I've been reading The Priory of the Orange Tree, which is this giant book.
Okay.
That's like this big.
Yeah, do tell.
And I'm a slow reader, so I've been like reading bits and pieces here and there whenever I feel like reading. So I'm like halfway through the book, and it's been like a year, but it's been great so far. I've also been reading like Atomic Habits.
James Clear.
Yes.
Yeah, great book.
I've read that one. What's the name of that one? My brain's not the best.
That's okay.
Let's be honest. Names.
I was about to tell you what books I put on hold because they're great books. There's one I know is called the 5 Levels of Leadership.
5.
Or maybe it's even called that. I don't know. I think it's called that. The 5 Levels of Leadership. And then another one is Think and Grow Rich by Napoleon Hill.
Think and Grow Rich.
Yeah, there was someone that I very much respect that recommended both of these books. It's not like I just like put in Reddit. What book should I read in 2026?
Like, please ChatGPT.
Yeah.
Wait,
yeah.
do I know this person?
No. It was actually probably on a podcast that I was listening to.
Oh.
So, yeah.
You're like, I don't know this person. We'll like to though.
I respect them in the way of like what they've done, not like oh we've been friends for so long. That's why I respect them.
Okay.
Yeah,
that makes sense.
Yeah.
I thought it was like bestie or something.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. I don't take a lot of advice from my friends because they're my peers, not my peer. They're my peers. They're not my. What do you call it? Someone's your mentor.
I was gonna say sensei.
Sensei is kind of like a mentor. Do you have any mentors in your life?
Any good mentors in my life?
Or a sensei?
Mr. Miyagi, great.
Yeah.
My mom has been a really great, like, she's just been a great leader throughout my whole life, to be completely honest. She's the one that's like, go do it. Like, I believe in you. And then, like, she's been helping me. Like, she was like, why do you even worry about half the stuff you do? I'm like, I don't know, but I do. And she's the one that, like, helps talk me out. And then my sisters, too. Love my sisters. They're, like, one of them's 17, so she got some sass still. But she tells it to you straight, and she, like, does it in such a loving way, too. She goes, like, you need to stop overthinking things, and we'll get through this. And I have to do the same for her, too. I'm like, we got this, sissy. Like,
Yeah.
so I know that sounds weird, but probably, like,
No,
my
doesn't
little
sound weird.
sisters are like, other than that,
Sometimes you see yourself in younger people that, especially younger siblings. I mean, I've one younger sibling, and sometimes I see some of myself in him, and then you kind of, it's a little bit of a mirror looking back. But just kids in general, you hang around a kid just for a little bit of time. Like, I've done, like, kids ministries, and I used to do like a gym class thingy when I was younger, many years ago, but not too many years ago. Like, I don't know, like, actually, it was a long time ago when I was like a senior in high school. But it was for kids that were like between 8 and 12, that kind of thing.
Yeah.
And then you're with them for a few weeks, and then they sometimes start like catching on to what you do, and
yep.
and it's like, all right, don't give me that sass back. And you're like, you realize like, oh, no, I do that. That's why they do it back. And then,
yep.
Yeah.
I used to do that too. So I was a dance instructor for like a little bit, or not like full on dance instructor, but I helped like teach dance classes at a dance studio my senior year. And I also like babysat all the time. So I love going over and visiting, like, it's my honorary aunt, and like my honorary cousins too.
Yeah.
They're in high school. Well, one's an 8th grader, and the other one's about to be a senior in high school. So I love going over and visiting them every once in a while, because I've known them since they were born. Like, they were basically our siblings growing up. But it's just so funny because, like, the 8th grader comes up and goes like, and he just puffs up his chest and like walks up to me and goes like, yeah. And I'm like, I still know you're ticklish, dude. You try to do that. And he goes like, no, please don't. Please don't. Like, it's just seeing them like grow into their personalities and like just have fun with you and be able just to like call you if they need it, but also at the same time just like, yeah. Like, I hope that makes sense.
Yeah, no, it does.
I love it. I love kids. They're so cute.
They do.
They are.
They have a certain quality about them.
Yeah.
Makes them lovable and, sometimes slappable as well.
Yeah. Yep.
Chelsea Rivera, everyone.
Hello.
Is that how you pronounce your last name?
I pronounce it funny, apparently. So
Rivera?
Yeah. No.
You pronounce it Rivera?
Rivera. That's
Riviera.
my family says I pronounce it funny, so
Gotcha.
I told you.
So, why did you switch from being a science major to BPMI, and what is BPMI?
Okay. BPMI is biomedical illustration.
Okay.
So, I studied marine biology in high school, and I love sharks. They're my favorite animal. I had a fascination with the movie Jaws when I was like 5, which is probably not the best movie to be fascinated with. But I love that movie. Great movie. I was turning the channels because my grandma didn't know what a TV guide was, so we weren't allowed to use the button. And then I saw like, I saw Jaws like eating Quincy on the boat, and I'm like, this is my movie.
Wow.
I've been fascinated with sharks since. But in high school, I studied marine biology, and then we took a trip down to Galveston, and we did a thing called like a art boat, which is where we would kayak out in the middle to the wilderness. We had watercolors with us, and we would just stop and paint what we saw. And so I was talking to the people that were instructing us and taking us on the tour, And they're like, you're really passionate about both of these. Why don't you get into BPMI? And so I'm like, I never heard of that, A. And then B, like, that sounds fascinating because I love science, I love art. May not be the best at both, but like, it is something I'm very fascinated about. And it, like, even now, like, I switched majors to fashion, I'm still like fascinated by science. When people talk about certain things, I'm like, I understand what you're saying, here's my input on that. And they're like, you might try that. I'm like, yes, thank you. So tell me how it goes.
Yeah.
But that's how that kind of started. And I went to Iowa State for that. There's like 60 kids all on campus that study that one major. It's a small cutthroat major.
Wow.
60 kids on campus, only one in the entire nation, if I remember correctly. It's like 1 to 2 get to go higher up into like masters or get another degree. After that, you're kind of like a freelancer, or you are very lucky if you get hired. I'm like, I was in that major, I'm like, I kind of am not liking my life at the moment. I'm sitting here staying up 24/7. I mean, I did that in fashion too, but like, I'm not loving what I'm doing. And at that point in time, I just entered a Bible study through Salt Company up there. And because I saw a bunch of my girlfriends just sitting out, like, talking to people, and I'm like, what are you guys doing? And they were like, we're about to pray. I'm like, can I join you? And they're like, okay. And I just kind of took off from there with their group too. But the two leaders of the group were like, you keep drawing fashion sketches, we're fashion majors, come join us. And so I'm like, okay. So I switched over majors and I loved it, and I still do. I'm just trying to figure my way out.
Okay, so fashion is the goal right now.
Fashion is the goal right now.
Fashion is the goal right now.
I don't know fully what I want to do, but my goal in like that is just to make people feel confident and happy and beautiful with who they are. And I don't know where that aspect will lead, but I'm just learning to trust the process of things going and getting out there. And I need to get over my fear and put myself out there more, because I'm like terrified to do that.
Is there a Des Moines fashion show that you think you want to get into, or?
There's Des Moines fashion shows. In college, I submitted a couple of my designs to an international show, and one of them was actually exhibited in it.
Wow.
In it.
Congrats.
Thank you. It was.
And is there, sorry, but
go ahead.
I was just curious, what is maybe what's one of the kind of end goals for, or not end goals for fashion, but what's kind of like in fashion right now, what's trending right now in fashion that you're interested in, that you have your eye on, maybe? Something
that I've always wanted to learn more of, which I'm not tech savvy. Kenny?
Yeah.
You want to pair up? You want to start teaching me tech? But I see a lot of like the tech savvy like design. So like Iris Van Herpen, if you've ever heard of them, I hope I'm pronouncing the name right. Great haute couture designer, but they have like mechanisms that like make giant fans of like fabric just like move seamlessly. That looks like a lionfish. Or it's just the coolest stuff ever. And I really want to try to do like a stained glass dress, like an actual like stained glass window somehow on like the body.
Okay.
That'd be really cool. And I know that that's been like a goal of mine for like a couple of years now. And now everyone's doing it in like different ways. I'm like, see, I got the vision.
You got the vision.
I just don't know the execution or how to get there. And I'm like,
do you not know the execution, or are you hesitant to take a step that might lead to the execution because you're just worried that it might?
I think it's more that one.
You think it's more that one? Because I mean, if you really don't know, there's plenty of research out there on you know, I'm sure there's plenty of research you can do to know what the next step is, but it's a lot of times I mean, trust me, everyone goes through this, and I go through it with things that I want to do, because sometimes I don't know exactly what I want to do. I don't know what I want to do when I grow up, you know?
Yeah.
But so a lot of times I ask myself, is this something that I'm procrastinating on because I don't know what the next step is? Or because I don't know what the ramifications of the next step will be? Like, I know what the next step is, but I don't know what the ramifications are, so that's why I'm procrastinating, you know? Or maybe I actually don't know the next step. And in both ways, there are things that you can be doing to kind of like get over that, but then sometimes procrastinating is easier, so.
Yeah, and I feel like it's kind of both. It's because I'm like, sorry. Again, don't drink soda through autism. Procrastinating. Yes. Thank you.
Yeah.
I feel like honestly it's kind of both. It's just like I'm afraid of the failure that might come.
Yeah.
But also at the same time, I'm like, how do I even get to that failure? But I'm slowly learning, like, again, going through Bible study now, I'm like, failure is failure. Like, God has a plan, and I just need to trust in that. And it's been like, again, I could throw myself into a million things, like dancing and everything, but it's just stuff that goes into, like, we're like higher up and moving up in life. I'm like, how do I do that? It's so scary.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know, like forcing myself to try to do things like be on a podcast. This is scary.
Well, you did it. You did it very well. It's a pleasure having you here.
Okay.
Chelsea Rivera, of fashion, of science, of all things book and dancing related.
Yes.
Thank you. Thank you for being on the show. Check out Need I Say More?
Yeah.
On all your platforms.
All our platforms. Also, if he doesn't edit this out, I want to go skydiving, and you should come too. That's one of my fears, but also.
There you go. I've been once.
You want to go skydiving?
Yeah, I've been once.
We should go skydiving.
I could do it again. I could do it again. I would want to get my license so I can go by myself.
That'd be cool.
Mm-hmm.